Chat, welcome back to the stream. My name is Matt, and this is the Coffee Bar. Beaveries, thank you for stopping by. We're back for some more Battle Pyramid. I believe the last stream we did, we were at 7. Yeah, we got one full climb done. So now we're gonna be able to just jump back into it. And chickadee, check this out. I have this, so that way we can actually keep track of stuff. How you doing today, Beaveries? Got to catch you a little bit during the Riley stream earlier. So we're sending the 3 goats. That'll be the core that we're running for the pyramid. Let me do this really quick. Bear with me. Doing all right. Hey, you know what? That's better than it could be, right, brother? All right. So we get the battle bag, and I know we were able to get a handful of decent items from the last climb. So we will put, yeah, we got the lumberry. Let's put bright powder on Latios. I think we'll put shell bell on Pert, just because I do have some, oh, I can find choice band. Let's go. That'd be a great pickup. Okay, there's a trainer. So hopefully get a little bit of useful information. And I wonder why the chat's not popping up. Let me really quick do a little check here. Stu Magoo. What's up, homie? All right, so I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it is not pulling all the chats from the YouTube stream. Cooking up marinated chicken, cheddar bay biscuits. Ooh, dude, that sounds heat. That sounds incredible. Okay, I'm going to have to mess with some settings here on the back end, just because it's not showing the YouTube chat here on screen, so that is a little bit weird, but I can definitely mess with that after stream, just so that way I'm not interrupting too much of the gameplay. But Beaveries, know that you are not being forgotten. I think Surf hits. Let's go. Did it lived? Are you kidding? Stupid. All right. Get a little bit of recovery, which it's not the best. Somewhere left. Ooh, item. Petra Bear is good. That is very much appreciated. Okay, Butterfree. Let's run into the walls. But yeah, chat, I'm pretty excited. We're hopefully gonna make a little bit of progress here. Sandy, welcome to the stream. How you doing, brother? You were sassy earlier, my man. Oh, there's another dead end right there? Stupid. Yeah, I need to figure out. Let me see if to be able to troubleshoot it. That's how I live. Love to hear it. That's a lot of damage. Well, Swampert dies. That's cool. Love that for us. Okay. Thank you for letting me finally run. Chat, stand by just a quick second. Okay, hold on just a second, chat. Just because I refuse to stand by. Stu, getting real tired of your sass, brother. Yeah, because my homies over here on the YouTube chat are not popping up, and I want them to be involved too. I can see, like, part of the issue. It's just how I fix said issue. Those biscuits. Ah. Okay. It's this guide that I found to fix it looks like it's gonna be a bit, so just so I don't end up taking up too much extra time just while I've got the stream going, is I'd rather us keep gaming, and we'll figure it out as we go. Take a break. Maybe I can mess with it whenever it is that I step aside to use the facilities, but we'll kind of see how the stream ends up going. We'll see how everybody's feeling. if I can hopefully do a kind of speedy run through this round of the pyramid, we might be able to get 2 climbs done. I did find the warp panel. In the meantime, get a spare laptop or phone and monitor YouTube though. Yeah, so the nice thing is on my OBS is I can see chats coming through from both, which is great that I have that capability. The problem is I just don't have it all popping up here on the stream layout. So that's the biggest bummer really going on. But I think I should, in theory, be able to fix it. It's just I'm not that big brain. I always read off of OBS when I yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot as well. But I do every once in a while use my like Twitch stream manager. So that's why you'll see me look at my other monitor. It's a cat. Yep, fake out, that's fine. I probably could have used protect there. But brother, I really need to get the HP back on Persian. I will make it. I think I know exactly what direction you were gonna head with that, Stu. Yeah, we'll pop a hyper potion since we got a couple of those. Chat, we should think of a question of the day. I want to try and do a question of the day that we haven't done before, just to give a little variety to the chat. Let's do... Okay, somewhere up is the exit. Let's see, what was our last question of the day? There we go, I like this. All right, let's see if I have to adjust it. Chat, question of the day. What was your first Pokemon game? Let's see where people started playing Pokemon. Were you starting in Gen 1? Were you starting Gen 2? Did you not get in until a little bit later? I'm curious to see what y'all got cooking. Red was your first Beavries? Okay. Not the instant unfreeze, dude. That's actual crime. That is actual crime. Diamond for you, Sandy. Okay. Yeah, I remember for Christmas one year is I missed the question. I had to reload. Thankfully, Stu, I got it on the stream right over that way. But yeah, so for Christmas when I was a kid, I got Pokemon Silver and I got Pokemon Blue. Neither of them in box, but I got both of those games, and I ended up starting with Silver. Stu started OG Pokemon Blue. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, Blue. There's a man. Yeah, Blue was the first time that I played in Kanto. I do really enjoy the music in Gen 3, man. There's something about the Hoenn music that's so good. But yeah, when I first started, I played Silver, and I'm pretty certain I started with Totodile as my starter, and that was my same save for a long time. Blue, TCG, Crystal, Emerald, Pinball, then Y, Moon, Alpha Set. That's a pretty good collection of games. Yeah, Emerald's gonna be one of those games that's just forever goated. It's just one of the best Pokemon games that's ever been released. Why is that Roselia faster than me? That hurt a lot. So if I get the one-hit knockout on this Roselia and I get some health back, would be awesome. But I think the plan is we're gonna need to put Latios at the front. Dude, yeah. Yeah, the removal of the day-night cycle is actually criminal. Which, like, thinking about it is so weird because, sure, it's on new hardware. Excuse me. It's, you know, the game's on new hardware, so it's gonna be, you know, graphically it's gonna be different. There was all the stuff attached to that, but then you're like, but why are you gonna remove a pretty big feature? Because I think it even removed, like, days of the week that the Gen 2 games had, which is really, really strange. Because you had, you know, at least in the Gen 2 games, you had, like, oh, the bug catching contest and, you know, this and that and whatever, but that was all just removed in, you know, it was all just removed, which is, again, super, super strange that they did that. But, you know, I'm not a game developer. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just the guy on the internet that talks about, you know, brightly colored creatures on the internet. Oh, cool. I've beat all the trainers, but I don't know if there are any more items. Okay, I guess. So this is... Okay, so we've gotten through 2 floors. So we can actually update this. And I'm not gonna update the best until we finish this climb, in case for whatever reason something falls apart. I think I'm competent enough to not screw it up, but dumber things have happened. Chet, I do hope your Tuesday is going well. Hopefully you're able to take it easy, just have a good time, and depending on what time zone you're in, hopefully the, you know, evening is nice and easy and you just kind of get to vibe. Okay, so 4 more trainers. Thankfully, I have a Lepa Berry, so I'll probably fight at least some of the Pokemon on this floor, just so that way I can actually see what I'm doing. Pardon. But yeah, going back to the day-night cycle, just because I was taking a look again at Stu's last message, is like, you know, it's cool that there's certain time events, like the stuff with Shoal Cave, or you know, when they did eventually add the national decks up to that point, and being able to get like the Espeon Umbreon. It's like, okay, there's at least some time-based events, but the visual component to it, where it's like, oh, hey, guess what? It's nighttime, but it looks like the sun is just out. Like, that's weird to me. Taking away the day-night and losing days of the week. 100% agree. That should have been something that stuck with, and that's why I am glad when they finally did do the remakes for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, is you could actually see like Hoenn at night. Like that was a really cool thing that they did, because it's just one of those pieces of the Gen 3 games that we never got. The panel! I found it, chat! I'm smart! Alright, Expert Jordan and Kelly. We got an Arbok and a Chansey. So, here's where I hit that, and I believe that should be more than enough to take out the Chansey. Fingers crossed. Okay, I wanna do a little test here, chat. Okay, that did not. Hey, there you go. That's weird. Okay, I have to do some tinkering with the stuff over here on my end. But let's do this for the homies watching on YouTube. I just dropped a link to the Discord server, so if you would like to come through and do a little bit of clowning, you can click on that link, jump in, and just come through and hang out. We got plenty of places to go to be silly and talk about, you know, Pokemon, Digimon, Souls games, miniature painting, Star Wars, you know, nice variety of things to chat about. So you are more than welcome to swing through and hang out. There is also a Pal World server. Oh, Stu, thank you so much for reminding me of such. But I actually played Pal World for the first time a few days ago with none other than the one and only Stu Magoo, and surprisingly, pretty fun time. So yeah, we got to dick around a little bit, and that was silly. I would say that I had a good time. Forgot Smoochum gets fake out. Stupid. Okay, so once we fight this person, oh yeah, if you're just going in and just to fart around, it's very much a good time. It's definitely not. I don't think there's really anything about it that you would really take seriously, as opposed to something like, you're, you know, like a Pokemon where it's the battling mechanics are taken a little bit seriously and people get like a little sweaty. So very, very, very much agree. Don't know what my nose itches. Sorry. It's not a direct. Yeah. And it's, I think to, how many items? Okay, one more item. Because, you know, the comparison to Pokemon I get because it's colorful creatures that you capture in balls. Pretty hard to... Really? Why are you not able to escape? Dude, you are fast. This is one of the reasons why I hate the pyramid, is because escaping is such a chore. But yeah, after now playing it a little bit, it's so much more noticeable as an arc kind of rip-off, or it's got a lot more of that like play style. Good lord. I should have been able to run from that survivor. Earlier. Okay. Dire hit doesn't really help me. Can you get off the warp panel? Thank you. Okay. Now I can update. That's not real. Okay. Oh, Rod. Error. So apparently this climb is a lot of poison types. So I think the reality is we're gonna have to fight a bunch of stuff. I also need some healing. Matt, I have tried so hard to be Stu, that's why you have a clear line open to my DMs. Because you know I'm here for the occasional scandalous Stu comment. But yeah, so I think the thought that I was on was a lot of what we're fighting is poison types. The bugs don't seem to be very common. It seems to only have been Butterfree so far. Now, trainers obviously play under a different set of rules, but like a lot of Survivor, a lot, you know, Gulpin. Yes, Gulpin does very well set up a D's Nuts joke. I was seeing if anybody was gonna actually, you know, hit that. Roselia has popped up a little bit. So it definitely makes the climb a little bit harder. Yeah, when we were going up the like electric type climb, that was a little annoying, but thankfully I was able to at least maneuver around it a little bit thanks to my Swampert being ground type. But this pyramid climb is really going to eat at a lot of my resources, because I don't really want to mess with the possibility of fighting a Survivor and just not getting to actually escape. Which, stuff that I'm supposed to be outspeeding is still locking me in. Like, what kind of stupidity is that? If there is somebody who knows information about the battle pyramid that is why it's hard to run away, please let me know, because apparently I don't know all the very useful information. Yeah, I probably should have just gone for offense there. Some Metagross. Not the confuse ray, dude. Did. Pyramid is decreased 1. Okay, that makes sense, Beavries. I appreciate that bit of information. I think escaping is a speed contest forever, but no, Beavries providing that information. So it's a decreased escape rate in the pyramid. So fighting everything is just kind of the way I've got to go. I wish I could see I know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do some troubleshooting of. Yeah, but I think it adds a little bit to the challenge of the pyramid, and you're getting the payoff of being able to actually, you know, whenever you defeat a trainer or defeat a wild Pokemon, you have the ability to widen how much you're actually able to see in the pyramid, which I think is great. It's good having the ability to actually see. So it kind of puts you in a position where you would be a fool to just walk around blind. Stu, I just saw your message. You you're a lunatic. That's so funny. Oh, that was good. That was good. I appreciate your comedy, sir. Bro, it's incredible when the ADHD works on, you know, the way that it does, especially when it makes good comedy. For the folks watching over on YouTube, you'll be familiar. And Stu, I think you've interacted with them a little bit, but Moki TCG, I was hitting him with a little bit of, you know, zingers when I was watching his stream yesterday. And I'll tell you what, sometimes the tism and or the ADHD just be doing work. Okay, so there's 3 items. There's the warp panel. Okay, there's another trainer. Woo! Hit him with the old razzle dazzle. Rizm with the tism, baby. That's how I got my girlfriend. Heyo. Another Petra Berry. Let's see if there might be something super use. Ooh, there it is. It's a Skarmory Rizm. Is this enough for a one-hit knockout, though? Let's go. Nice. Hyper Potion's huge. Now we can actually go hit the warp panel, be able to at least preserve some resources before we go to the next floor. me go! Let me go! Let me go away. Can I run? Can I run? Can I run? Please? 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 You... I'm getting real tired of this coach. That was a decent chunk. Just one more Thunderbolt, and then I can actually run away. I need to end up having to use up some of my PP restoration. Do I end up having to fight you? Because I don't think I fought you. I'm glad you got amusement out of that, Stu. Because as someone who has the sense of humor of a 12-year-old, yeah, I found that funny too. There's a person right there. A person. Excuse me, people. Oh, she's gonna be a mother. Congrats. There's a lot of people in the peer, you know, in the Battle Frontier that's gonna be a mother. Yee, it's the Pyramid. What's up, P? And his name is Anakin. What? We still need to start the, we still need to put together the Stu Magoo good list. This Whalmer lives? Pete, how you doing? Hope your Tuesday's going well. And hey, if you're watching over on YouTube, please like the VOD. And please also do not be afraid to subscribe. I put up all my VODs over on the YouTube channel. So I would be very appreciative if you stuck around and checked all that out. I should also have a video dropping tomorrow. So this Wobbuffet, I think I just Calm Mind to +6/+6, and then Dragon Claw this guy to next century. I'll put us at +3. Pete, question of the day. What was your first Pokemon game? This should be, I think, number 4? It should be +5. And +6. Alright, now we just look at this Wobbuffet and go, goodbye. If this Wobbuffet doesn't go down right now, I'm gonna be really upset. Thank you. Sick. Alright, so there's 2 more trainers. There's about to be 1 more trainer left. Alright, we got Vulpix, Psychic. didn't do too much. Excuse me. Hey, I don't know that the crit mattered, but I will take it. Okay, so 4 items. Okay, here's the last trainer. Cool. And then maybe this guy will tell us where the exit, like what general direction the exit is in. A giraffe egg. Oh, excuse me. A little bit. Happy to take that live. I'm gonna need to pop one of my hyper potions. I lost at extreme speed. Okay, 4 items right on. Cool. Chickadee, check this out. Oh, cool. I do have more than I anticipated. So we'll pop a hyper potion. That way Latios is not suffering. Yes, what we'll do, chat, is here in a couple minutes, maybe once we get this floor finished, is I'll work on trying to troubleshoot why the lovely friends over on YouTube are not popping up here in stream. So I'll do some troubleshooting, try and figure that out. Once I get that squared away, then we'll get back into it. Ether's a really good pickup. But yeah, hopefully, if I could reach about the level where we would fight the Silver Brandon, then awesome. That'd be a really good spot. If we don't, you know, hopefully we can at least get close. But if we can get through 21 floors, or at least get through floor number 21, then I think that'll put us in a pretty good spot. And anything past like the 21 streak, I think would be good. Going for golds, baby. Yeah, we're going for golds, Stu. So yeah, right now we're coming up on like 2/3 of the amount that we need to do if we were to get the silver, but we're gonna see if we can actually hit gold. Ludicolo, no! If you get a double protect, I'm gonna be real upset. Little brat, literally, dog. Okay, so we picked up 2 items so far on this floor. I'm gonna probably need to pop an ether. Maybe 2 ethers? Because ether is only 1 move, right? That it restores 10 PP to? Because I think Elixir's the one that restores to all moves. Selected move, yeah. Running equals incur damage conditions, fighting equals loss of power put. Yeah. Yeah, this facility's pretty tricky. It's a lot of resource management. And because you're not walking in with your own items, that makes it like a little bit extra tricky. All right, set up the calm mind. Mon. Okay, we'll just do a calm mind again. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to... Yeah. Stu, that's... Yes. But yeah, so it definitely can make it a little interesting trying to make sure that you're setting yourself up as much as possible in these runs. But I think Kenny Rogers founded the Battle of Pyramid confirmed. You just see him kind of pop out from the side, and he's like, "Do you know when to hold him, or do you know when to fold him?" And that's such a dumb meme idea. But yeah, I think with it being random or randomized what you encounter, and at least, you know, encounter for wild Pokemon and what items you end up being able to pick up on per floor, is that definitely adds to some of the difficulty. So you have to be really careful with all of that. I mean, slap that dialogue on a series of old man sprites in this game. It would fit. Yeah. Literally, dude. Literally. Yeah, the Battle Frontiers got some unhinged dialogue. Just absolutely off their rockers. Okay. Petra Berry is good, in case we end up taking a poison. But yeah, once we get through this floor, chat, I'll do my troubleshooting, and then we'll get back into it. So hopefully shouldn't be too terribly long to get it squared away. I've had 3 cups of coffee today and tea. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Hey, there's a warp panel. There's the last item, baby. Let's go. It's a lot of Pecha berries we're grabbing. Okay. There's a person. All right, chat. I'm gonna update the overlay. Hang tight. I'm gonna go use the facilities. I'm going to work on trying to figure out why the homies watching on YouTube aren't showing up in the layout. They should have a gambler NPC where all his Pokemon use mentor and wish features. Honestly, dude, that would be kind of a fun gimmick. I'm not complaining about Petra, but yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, chat, hang tight just a sec. All right, we're gonna jump back into it, chat, just because looking at it it's gonna be another like overlay that I'm gonna have to put in, and just so that way I can respect y'all's time as you're coming to hang out. I'm not going to mess with it, at least as of right now. So that'll be worst case scenario is sometime later in the week. Is I'll worry about maybe doing like a test stream just to make sure that everything works, and I might just ask for a couple homies to just hang out for a quick little dummy run. Pezzy, I see you in 2 places. I'm back. Tell a friend. Yes, tell all your friends, please. I try to be funny. But yeah, so we're gonna try and get as much done in the pyramid as we can today. And like I said, I'll maybe do a test stream just to see if stuff actually properly works. Okay, up. Exit is up. I'll fight you guys just so that way I can hopefully get some information out of you. Pezzy, I don't think we got your answer for the question of the day. So I'm gonna bully you a little bit. I'm gonna put the spotlight on you. What was your first Pokemon game? The double protect, you little shit. Getting real tired of this double protect nonsense. I should be allowed to get away with it, not my opponent. Dude, there's so many protect mons. I'm gonna lose right away? That's mean. Some smack talk if I've ever seen it. It's a giraffe. Go ahead and just put another tally on the list. Ooh, a wish. I really hope that this giraffe rig just does not know protects. Okay, cool. We're happy with that. Okay. Everybody tells me about the exit. Nobody wants to tell me about the items. How many items are here? Because if I can pick up, like, a couple hyper potions, maybe another max revive, that'd be cool. Please? Please and thank you. Okay, I'm glad that we have a bunch of Petra berries, so we'll be able to knock out this Ludicolo and then just immediately take the poison off. But yeah, I haven't been doing any. Same, Stu. Definitely less mad about the berries. But yeah, definitely haven't been playing Emerald a lot off stream. I've just been kind of leaving a lot of it for when we're actually on stream. And I've definitely been putting in a little bit of time in Pokemon Champions. I have finally hit Ultra Ball rank, so that feels good. Still got a bit to go to actually hit Master Ball, but you know what? I've at least crossed the one threshold. I just gotta make some adjustments to the team that I'm running in Champions, and then should maybe be able to finish the climb up to Master Ball. But we're just playing, you know, every so often. Not having Psychic PP is not great. Gengar is squishy, so that's not too threatened. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. There's an item. It's the Petra berry we used earlier. We have reclaimed it. Okay, it's another Crobat. I really need to use some of my dude, yeah. Yeah, the battle pyramid is it's kind of generous with the items. Are there other items that I would rather be picking up? Yes. Am I going to complain about a Pecha Berry, which does have its uses? A little bit. Okay, I have 3 ethers, and I have 2 Lepa berries. Let me pop an ether, because we are getting close to having this climb done. Because there's the warp panel. Let me just see if there's an item, like, super, super close by. You know what's going to be funny is I'm going to get lost trying to see if I can find an item, and we're going to be on this floor for another 10 minutes. That would be really funny. I really don't get the trade-off for Dire Hit unless it makes... I think it does guarantee the crit. Kind of similar to what, Focus Energy does. Now, if it's something where it, like, doesn't guarantee the crit, but it, like, increases the chances to, like, a certain percentage, then yeah, 100% I would agree with that, Stu. But Dire Hit also is going to be the item that if I need to make space, I'm tossing that out first. Because, like, I have the Bright Powder on Latios. I have the Shell Bell on Swampert. So just much better items than Dire Hits, because I at least can get the benefit of them in battle. And, like, yes, technically Dire Hits you could use in battle, but you actually have to take the turn to activate the item, whereas you kind of get the benefits automatically with the held items. Another Pecha Berry. I've got so many Pecha Berries, I don't know what to do with them. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because that turn that I use the Dire Hit could end up backfiring, and I end up taking a crit or whatever. So definitely not the best item, definitely not the worst either. Are you gonna dive? Yes. So I'll just Calm Mind again. Yep, we're just chilling. Latios is just chilling. Before he shoots lightning from the sky. How did that not... I'm a +2, dog. Are you kidding? That's so stupid. Latios, what are you doing? Latios. You had 2 Calm Minds. What are you doing? Yeah, don't know how that +2 Thunderbolt didn't get the knockout. Because that's ridiculous. Okay, I think we might have all the items on this floor. So I think we're good to go hit the warp panel and do the skedaddle out of here. So then we'll have one more floor to get through. Jeez, how bulky is... I guess there was a decent level jump between the Ludicolo we were fighting earlier and the ones we're fighting now. But yikes, man. I also need to look at my my EV, or the IVs again on Latios. Not the double protect, bro. Really hope this psychic doesn't do it. We need more attack and less protect. Yes. Yes, we do. I think you go for... Yep, you do go for the protect. So I just get a free setup turn. That's not really going to matter. Okay, okay. Cool. Rain stops, so that means Ludi loses out on recover. The critical hit that I don't think really mattered. There's so many encounters I'm running into. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can actually escape, because... Yes. Okay. Okay, okay. We finally got through that floor. Holy moly. Double check. I think we're going to toss the dire hits just because we're not using them. I'd rather keep the space open for something a little bit more beneficial. Hey, it's our friend. I think I'm okay with just running. Nice. Oh, oh, that's really good. That's a really good item. Max Elixir? Happily gonna take that. Gengar, later. Now I can see a little bit more. Dude, Max Elixir? Awesome. It's another Ludicolo. I was kind of hoping it was another Gengar so I could just get a free knockout. That would have been cool. Okay. Run. Yes. Okay. Okay. What do we got going on over here? Little... This should be an easy knockout. So I think we just go for the Psychic and call it a day. Right on, right on. Okay. Okay, here's people. Alright, I need this. Okay. Thank you, buddy. So we'll see what information this fella provides to us. And hopefully it means there's more items on this floor. So we've also got that other trainer that popped up that we can interrogate for information. Okay, now the paralysis. Not this. A resto? That's crazy. move. Spray for the move. Okay, 4 more trainers. Right on. Okay. Homies, check the Pokemon Discord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, that's so dumb. I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. Okay. So we know that there's more trainers. That's good. Okay, we have a double battle here. Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Chat, do I see the blue warp panel? Because I think I see the blue warp panel. A Sharpedo and a Noctowl. Okay. So I think the best option is immediately go Psychic. And let's just punch the shark. That'd have been really bad if I punched my homie. That would have been really sad. Down goes the homie. Punch the fish. Fish. Do you live? Homie actually lived that? Are you kidding? That's so stupid. Hey, can you stop attacking my friend? Throw that guy in the trash. Okay, cool. Love that for us. I'm gonna immediately have to pop a revive after this. Because I'm to my last Pokemon right now, and I kind of want to explore this floor in case there's other really good items. Your soundproof? It is the warp panel. Okay, so one more item. Okay, okay. That's very helpful information. Yikes, that's a Gengar. You're gonna outspeed. The thing that I'm worried about is you're gonna do something really dumb. Okay, the Nightshade could have been much worse. Because if that Gengar hit D-Bond, we would have had a major problem on our hands. But it didn't, so that's good. Okay. I have 3 revives. Let's go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and use 2 of them. Just that way we get the homies back. Let's put Metagross up front. Okay, there's another trainer. I think we should be good to just mash. Please don't flinch. Let's go! Okay. Nice. Very, 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 very nice. You know what'd be awesome? Repels. Because these wild encounters are extremely frequent. appears to need... Dude. Yeah, they do. Yes, indeed, they do, brother. Yes, last item. Oh, that's really good. Okay, now we do the skedaddle out of here. Disco, oh no. The YouTube homies. Y'all have been summoned over to the Discord by Stu. And I gotta see what it is that you posted. 10 out of 10 worth it. That's good, Stu. That's good. That's very, very good. Okay, now we just gotta get to the warp panel. We just gotta get to the warp panel. No. Okay. I think the Gengar kills us before we get to do anything. So 07's in chat for the boy. This dude just survived what I thought was going to kill him. I am so unbelievably impressed. This dude is incredible. Does the Ludicolo outspeed? I'm gonna go ahead and just clip that for all of us. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of that for everybody. I just got really sad after that. Y'all come to watch Pokemon streamers, not because they're good. Not because they're good. But you can use it as a time to laugh at them. And honestly, deserved. I'm so upset about that, dude. That's so stupid. You know, it was risky, but if it would have worked, that would have been hysterical. Play Pokemon, they said. It requires skill, they said. Alright. Pokemon, let's go ahead and take that. Take... I gotta throw something away. I gotta throw it away now. I'm kind of okay with just tossing the fluffy tail. Thankfully, I did throw the dire hits out already, so that ended up working out. Now I can pull the shell bell off. It is a delight to see you here. You have reached the summit of the Battle Pyramid. Above here is the pyramid's lookout point. It is a place open only to those who have conquered the pyramid. Now please, up you go. the pyramid's new conqueror. Let the name May be known. Let's go. All right, let me also do this. Excellent to see you back. You've conquered the pyramid. How splendid. The battle bag you used will be kept in readiness for your next challenge. May turn the battle bag in. Young explorer, in commendation of your courage, we give you these battle points. 5 battle points, baby. I must record your results. Please wait. We look forward to your next challenge. We have almost reached what is our best performance yet. So, you know, we got the silver symbol, but we're going to go for gold, baby. Now, chat, in this game, I am happy when my BP goes up, but when my BP goes up in real life, my doctor... Stu. Stu, why are you funnier than me? It's ridiculous. But, chat, the stream didn't go as long as I expected. I was hoping to have, you know, fulfilled some loftier goals, but I am going to wrap it up here. Your boys starting to feel a little bit worn out. Got off work right before we jumped up on stream. But I've got some stuff to also do around the apartment, so I should probably get started on that sooner than later. But really quick, everybody, appreciate everyone for stopping by, especially the homies over here watching on YouTube. I've got you pulled up here on my third monitor. If you look at my YouTube, my videos are boring as heck. Easier when I am not juggling playing the game at the same. Yes, that's completely fair. But chat, both YouTube and Twitch, I do appreciate you for sticking around. Goal for next stream, we're looking at streaming on Friday, hopefully doing some Pokemon Champions. We're gonna see if we can actually hit Master Ball. Need to make some adjustments to the team, so I might do a little bit of looking into that before we jump into that. Next week, I think we're going to... I think we might do a stream on Sunday next week. Stream schedule might be a little bit weird next week. We'll kind of play it by ear. I might be doing something on Sunday, might be doing something on Tuesday. We'll just kind of play it by ear. If you're in the Discord, you'll be able to see what all is going on. I'm gonna pop the stream wrapping up banner here momentarily, but for those of you watching on Twitch, do stick around. We'll go drop a raid somewhere. To everybody watching, take care of yourself. Be good to one another. Stay safe out there. We'll see you soon. Bye.